What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Yeah, it's your friendly neighborhood, Mr. Slate, man, checking in with y'all, man. I just had to tap in. I'm on 75 South. I'm heading on down to Miami, beautiful Miami. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a little reset in Tampa and chill with my better half. She out there on her grind. So I'm going to stop, spend a little time with her, and then I'm going to get back out here and get back to it. I got birthdays coming up, holidays coming up, so got to keep it moving, man. Ain't nobody going to give it to me, man. Y'all going to give me something? I thought not. I already know what it is. But yeah, man, you got to get out here and get it. And stay up on your P's and Q's out here, man. You know, I talked to one of the homies the other day, man, and the way he was talking, it really made me think about some things and reflect on some things, man. He had a situation to where he was dealing pretty much talking about riding on niggas and all this and this. Now keep in mind, he around my age. He's 40 plus. I had to cut him off and let him know, like, hey man, I'm not with all that. I'm not with that shit no more, man. What the hell? I got too much to lose to be out here trying to fuck around with some niggas that ain't got shit to lose. It's not happening. You know, it's not happening, man. So for all you motherfuckers out there that think that this still the 90s, you grown as hell, you got more to lose than an ignorant nigga, man. If your life ain't threatened in any way, shape, form, or fashion, walk away, man. And I'm not telling you not to defend yourself. You know, you can talk shit, you know what I mean? But somebody put their hands on you or they whip out on you and you get the up on that motherfucker, man, shit, do what you gotta do. But I'm not finna purposely indulge myself in that young man's world. I'm not doing it. Now, you hurt something I love, my family, you know, somebody I love, man, then, you know, that's different. But you got a chance to walk away from that type of stuff, man. Walk away, man, because most of these cats out here ain't got nothing to lose. So they gonna act ignorant. You know what I mean? They gonna try to push your buttons to get you the buck because they angry, they upset that they ain't got shit. You know what I mean? I was the same way. Sure. When I was down in the red zone, hey, I ain't had nothing to lose. So I was angry all the time. I ain't had shit. Seeing niggas ride by in their cars and going to niggas' houses and looking at how they living and they looking good. I wasn't mad at them. I was proud of them, but I was mad at myself. I was angry at the world, man. Why I ain't got it, you know? So I would go to the club and pop off at the drop of a dime. You know, somebody bump into me or something, man. Shit, I swing on the nigga. You know what I mean? Which was ignorant. It was dumb. But I was angry. I was emotional. And that's the problem with a lot of these cats out here. They emotional. That's why the first thing they do is go grab a gun for somebody to hurt your little punk ass feelings. Now you want to go shoot up. Can't even shoot right. Can't even shoot straight. And you shooting up shit and hurting innocent people. I'm not a street nigga. You know what I mean? That's been over with. That's been over with for a long time, man. It's over with, man. You know what I mean? I hung around killers. I hung around niggas that would shoot cars and just do stupid shit and thought it was funny, man. I couldn't even, my mind can't even wrap around being around that stuff no more, man. So I look at the young cats out here that's killing each other. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what can we do about it. What can we do about it? We ignore it. we ignore it. There's a selected few in our community that are tired of the shit, man. And there's the majority sticking to this stupid ass street code shit that when some niggas shooting at each other and a 4 or 5 year old gets shot in the neck or something and pass away, nobody still want to say nothing because of this stupid ass street code shit. And it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. You got people, you can't even have house parties or block parties and shit no more because you already know some ignorant shit is gonna go down. There's gonna be some ignorant shit going down. My daughter want to go to parties and house parties and stuff. I'm not comfortable with that shit, man. If I don't know them parents over there or I don't know them kids over there, my kids ain't going to that shit, period. Because there's some niggas that's gonna act ignorant. It just is what it is. You know, we was young and dumb, but now it's getting to the point where it's these kids, man, you can't even say nothing to them. And it all falls back to the question is what we gonna do to correct this? How can we correct it? You know, you talk about mentorship and try to say, hey, these young men and young women need a mentor. If they don't have a father in the home or whatever, what can us as black men do to correct that and be there for them? Shit. If you got the time, so be it. But a lot of us, we don't have the time because we gotta work. We gotta work. I mean, we can talk to them on the phone, but it's not the same as physically being there, being able to pick them up and take them to a ball game, take them fishing, take them hunting, and do things like that. A lot of us don't have time, and it sucks. You know, shit, for my own sons and my own kids, period, I don't have a lot of time to do those things. You know what I mean? And it don't feel good. But I am gonna provide. That's one thing for sure. You know, I'm gonna provide, and I'm looking for that balance. You know what I mean? I'm looking for that balance, and that's what needs to happen. You need to be able to make a substantial living to get the kids whatever they need, and also spend quality time to teach them things. And that's what I think is missing. We don't have a balance. Everybody got to work extra hard just to maintain things. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got a degree or not. Like, you still got to work hard. Shit, man. That's when I was acting stupid. My parents was at work. I was living with my mother. My mother worked third shift, second shift. Hey, I was free to do all kind of ignorant, stupid shit. When I went to live with my father, same thing. First, second shift. He's always gone. I was at liberty to do whatever the hell I wanted, without question. And they would tell me that I heard you was on such and such street hanging over here or doing that. They heard, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, what could they do about it? I mean, they had to work. So it's messed up that it's like that, but we got to do something with these young boys, man. We got to do something with them, man. And I don't have the answer for it. I mean, I have the answer, but I don't know how to facilitate it or get it started. And it bothers me to see these young cats out here. You know, luckily none of my kids have to go through that, but you see the water boys in Atlanta. For them young cats to have that much hustle in them, somebody with a lawn care business or something, man, could pick them boys up and get them boys a job. Call their parents, pick them up every day, and let them, you know, work an honest, living, instead of risking their life out there on the side of the damn highway trying to sell bottled waters. And then the city is trying to stop it. That's crazy. Them boys ain't bothering nobody. I can see if they was snatching people out of their car and robbing people, but from my knowledge, that hasn't happened yet. The boys trying to put something in their belly, man. Or save up for some school clothes, or all the ones I've talked to anyway. I'm not saying that that's not none out there with bad intentions. I don't know. I haven't ran into any. Most of them I talk to say they saving up for shoes, or saving up, for some clothes, or saving up for a computer, or it's something positive. And the city want to stop that. They want to stop that. But they can't stop somebody from whipping out a gun in Lenox Mall, shooting up the goddamn place. And I just wonder, man, like, where the churches, where the Muslims, where all these, organizations that fight for rights and everything. Let's start with protecting the babies, man. Let's start with giving these kids something to do instead of hanging out on the corner. Shit, when we was coming up, man, we had summer camp. We had, basketball league that you can go down to the community gym and join the basketball league. You ain't have to come out of thousands of freaking dollars just to do it. It was funded by the state. They don't have that stuff no more, man. Now you got to come out of thousands and thousands of dollars to keep your kid out of trouble. What if you know what I'm saying, you lower middle class and you just keeping the roof and the lights on, roof over your head and the lights on and the water on and stuff like that. You can't afford that stuff. But this is where we at. This is where we at. And I don't know, man. I don't have the answers, but my ears are open. We don't have no leaders. Nothing, man. We don't. It's messed up. You can see all kind of different nationalities got businesses in our communities, and they don't give shit back to the community. They been there for years. What they done done? What they done done for that community? You go outside, walk down the street, bust a left or a right, and go another mile down, you're gonna see a store that's been there for years and ain't owned by no black person. And I'm not racist. Don't get it twisted. I'm not racist. But I'm not gonna look at a brown wall and call it yellow. I'm not gonna do that. It is what it is. And if you're another race and you listening to this, you know shit is fucked up too. You know I'm right. And I mean, y'all got some shit y'all gotta deal with, and y'all camp as well. But I gotta clean my own house before I start talking about somebody else's house. Because eventually, we gotta stick together, man. We're gonna have to come together. I don't care if you're black, white, brown, yellow. It's not gonna matter. If you ain't sitting there high on the hog, billions and trillions of dollars in the bank and in that circle, up there in that circle, it ain't gonna matter what color you is. We all in the same bucket. But see, I know you done heard of divide and conquer. And we've been falling for it for years. But I gotta clean my own house before I start talking about somebody else's house. My house is dirty as hell. So, I don't know, man. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I've been reading and looking at the news and checking out the YouTube, and I'm just seeing a lot of stuff. I'm seeing a lot of distraction too, you know what I mean? But can't trick me with that shit. I know what's going on. I don't give a damn what kind of suit you put on, or if you got muscles and a beard and shake your ass down the street, that don't bother me, man. That's your personal life. That's your business, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But when it comes to us thinking about the next generation, we need to wake up, y'all. We need to wake up. So I don't know what we're gonna do about it, But we gotta come together and do something. Which a part of me in my mind is thinking like I'm wasting my breath. But anybody that got something going on where I can help out and help fund something in my house, in our house, you know, I'm down for that, man. Reach out to me. Mr. Slate 810@gmail.com or hit that hotline 810-553-6592. You know, reach out. But I'm gonna switch gears on these motherfuckers, man, and switch this shit up and really start attacking, going to how I feel. Yeah, that nice Mr. Slate on that podcast, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but I don't think motherfuckers really listen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like listen to it, because I got plenty of people listening to it, but I'm talking about really hearing what's going on out here. Sometimes you got to talk in a certain way to catch people's attention and get them to listen. It's just like with kids. You come to a kid, I go to my kids, I use my kids for example. I go to my kids and be like, hey y'all, clean up so we can go. Y'all go ahead and clean up. I go back upstairs, ain't nobody did nothing. Everybody's still laying in the bed on their tablets. But if I go upstairs and be like, hey, get the hell up, let's go. Now when I come back up here in 15 minutes, it better be done. It's done. And I think a lot of us are like that. Some of us got the attention span of a damn gnat. But just letting y'all know, man, we gotta straighten this out, man. That's just been weighing heavy on me, man. To see these young boys and these young girls out here all messed up, and we doing a sucky job. We need to start policing our own community. We need to start, and if you ain't got the time, you need to start putting in some finances into it. If somebody putting something together, we need to get with that person. How can we finance this? Because I don't have the time to you know. But whenever I do have time, I'll show up and volunteer my time to do what I can. That ain't nothing. But for me to constantly be there, boots on the ground 24/7, I can't do that. So you ain't got to feel, oh, I don't want to mess with it because I can't be there. Yeah, but you could throw a couple of dollars at the cause, you know what I mean, to help out. So somebody come up with something, man, because these young cats getting out of hand, man. Getting out of hand. And we need to start locking shit down, because if we don't, we need to start teaching these young boys how to fish, how to hunt, how to shoot, how to build shit. You know what I mean? We need to start teaching these young people that, man. Teaching the young women how to cook, teaching them how to prepare the food and all of them, man. It's just, we need to take it back. We need to take it back to the square, man. Straight up. We need to take it back to the square, man. And for all you know, gangsters and mobsters and whatever you think you is, man, y'all need to come on and join in too. Instead of fucking up the damn neighborhood, how about let's protect it? You worried about police brutality and this and that and this and that. You can stand up for your neighborhood in a different way. You ain't got to be shooting up each other. You know what I mean? Somebody come in there with that bullshit, you run their ass out of there. If you got power like that, you bad like that, you know. So I don't know, man. That's just my thoughts, man. I had to get that out there, man. So I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man. I'm gonna work on the show as well for this topic. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm about to tear this highway up, man, and get to my lady, man. Got me stressed out here, man. Peace.